Until we mark what we see as a big result, that is when it becomes a big result. Ụmụ Chineke abịakwana m ka nsi abịa maka na oziọma m ji wee bịa bụrụ ezigbote ibu, ọ dịlụ ka nke ọzọ. And the whole situation, this whole big room, this whole arrangement has been happening lately. And as we continue to spread this very focus, we must duly understand that just the first fighter jet that was bought to give a big room, a big expectation, and a big result has been brought up. And this whole room is becoming more interesting. The Biafran pilot has already proven why they are called Biafran pilots. Because whether they like it or not, Biafra has become one of the most well-defined big room. They chased these zoo pilots till they brought their own fighter jet down. And that's what I keep saying. You cannot fight a people who are more concentrated in achieving this whole big room. And that's the bigger room. We must continue to put ourselves together. We must preserve ourselves and put ourselves together, whether we like it or not. Because the big room is now open. So, as we continue to push through and make ourselves more importantly known to every interesting kind of force, well-known order, more possibility, and more victory. We must understand that Biafran pilots are the biggest pilots in the history of Africa. And that's where the big room is. Until we gather ourselves together and make ourselves more in the open, feel free to face ourselves, we will know that we will defend ourselves in a legendary way. May God help us in the battle to freedom, the battle to, without shaking, put ourselves together. Those who live on glass house do not throw stones. Eziokwu bụ ndụ. Mana ya gwakọta gị eziokwu, esi mba ife ịchọrọ bụ asị. Ebezie gị egwu esi ka onye na-eyi gị egwu, ka onye na-eme nke a, ka onye na-eme nke a, ka esi eme nke a. You know, Simon Ever has done a lot of job by, making sure that we are now enjoying a kind of peace in Biafra land. Those in the north will tell you that ever since that the white men invented Boko Haram, to keep them in a very, very large space, even amazing. Even amazing. Because they cannot protect themselves. And that's what the message is. So, as we continue to proceed, in other words, we put ourselves together, we must prolong ourselves and the wisdom that God has given us. I can be very honest with you. The time without jobs, time without working, time without, exploring, may not really put us together. So this is just the very beginning. And as we put ourselves together, we must understand one thing, which is holding what is more effective in this very field. Let's come together and understand this game. As there are more and more expositions today in the land of the rising sun, anyị ga-aghọta ebe anyị na-aga maka na ndị zoo chọọ ka ejide Simon ebe once ejide Simon ebe na unu ma ife na-emebe ọ dị ka Africa nwere short memory. Ka m chetara unu ife mere mgbe before Nnamdi Kanu wee jee fọmụ ESN, ndị Fulani batara n'ala Igbo na-ebu isisi ndị Igbo. Enwe nke m agaghị echezọ nke mere na Anambra steeti, nwaanyị jere ka ọ kọọ ọrụ ugbo. Mgbe o jere, ndị wee bịa gbuo ya, cut this woman into pieces, wee tụpụsịa ahụ ya in different space. Ka ụmụ that woman ga-si wee feel. You see the evil that these people want to do in Biafra land. And some of you will sit back and begin to support the zoo, who do not mean well for you. Makonona ahotaro. Na njukwa, na nteja, na akụkọ, no ebe a na-akọdobe. For this glorious moment has come to stay. It is either Biafra or nothing. We will keep fighting until we get to the last destination, which is appeasing those who have fought very well for this very mission. Talono.